Where do you think the ideal landing spot is fit-wise and money-wise for Dez?
Well, for me, I mean, first of all, let's go to Dez's words. I mean, if in fact he did say, I'll see you twice a year, well then, figure the Philadelphia Eagles, who I know would have loved this, just don't seem to quite have the money for Dez Bryant. It's going to be a one-year deal more than likely, but hard to imagine the Eagles making this make sense, no matter how many weight clauses they could put into Dez Bryant's contract. So focus on the Giants and the Redskins. The Giants certainly do have a need for a receiver. They also have a new head coach and a new offensive system they'd like to kind of mold their talent around and kind of find ways to fill that. You would imagine that if Brandon Marshall is released, which has not happened yet, but certainly something that is on our radars potentially happening, they could bring in Dez Bryant and kind of replace him. That would be an option. For the Redskins as well, this would be a very Dan Snyder-like move, a fun move for the Redskins. They also, by the way, picked up Orlando Scandrick in free agency, another one of Dez Bryant's buddies from the Cowboys. Certainly there could be some recruiting there, and I would imagine Josh Norman, future Dancing with the Stars participant, would love not having to face Dez twice a year as well. Enemies formerly, future teammates maybe. There's certainly some dots to connect there.
Sponsorship buddies as well.
That's right. Strange bedfellows does this scenario make right here in Washington. Look, Patrick, if we're talking about potential teams, though, like I said, look for a veteran quarterback type team and a strong locker room. And where does Dez Bryant, one of his most memorable plays, has that taken place? In Lambeau Field. You see what the Packers have done offensively. Dez Bryant could be an excellent fit for Aaron Rodgers, a quarterback who loves these types of threats. A red zone threat, can win one-on-one matchups. And this is a division where, talent-wise, the Packers are getting left behind a little bit offensively. Dez Bryant could help there. Another team that comes to mind, the San Francisco 49ers. Again, this is a younger quarterback and a younger team. You don't know if you want this type of personality necessarily to grow up with a young roster, but you give Jimmy G this type of target in the red zone, this automatically can help out an offense, which they're really trying to build around a quarterback who they know has got a tremendous amount of talent.
Yeah, for teams that are interested in Dez Bryant, the great thing is you're not getting the Dez Bryant that was in Dallas with all of that baggage, all that history, all that money. You are getting the Dez Bryant who is fired up to make Jerry Jones and the Cowboys look bad throughout the season. You are getting a guy who's not going to be counted on to be a number one receiver. And in that sort of role-playing role, I love what Dez Bryant can bring to a team. The Cowboys were really making a strong statement when you look at their depth chart at wide receiver because there is not much left. They are saying Dez Bryant cannot hurt us because they need wide receivers, and they do not believe Dez Bryant can be a productive one.